Hey everybody, welcome to another Paint the Edge where I teach you to make a cool painting in about an hour. My name is Joel, and today we are painting this right here. Ooh, it's called a lovely forest. Ooh, I like this one. We're going to step it up a notch today with the painting. I just made this one last night. I liked it. Might be a little difficult, might take a little longer than normal, but I think it's going to be a pretty good one. If you haven't already, please like, share, follow, subscribe, all the things. Search Paint the Edge off. I really appreciate it. Also, if you want to win a free painting, I'm going to give away a free painting. Like I do in all my classes, all you have to do is correctly answer my subjective trivia question first in the comments, and I will send you a free painting of your choice. Okay, we're going to need for this painting, you'll need a canvas. I'm using 16 by 20. Feel free to use different size if you want to. I've also got an easel. If you don't have an easel, you can paint along, just lay your canvas down flat. I've got paper towels, okay, that helps me, I need to dry my brush off for if I make a little whoopsie daisy. Okay, I've got a water cup, okay, water, important. Drink out of it now before we mix our paint in there with it. This is acrylic paint, so acrylic paint needs water to mix in. I've also got paper plates that I use for my palette. You can use something else if you want, but paper plate's just easy. I've got a blow dryer, helps me dry my painting nice and fast. I've got whiskey, that's also good. And then I've got a lot more tools today, okay? So I've got my, like regular, I've got a pencil, got my pencil, all right? I've got a Sharpie today, all right? And then I've got some chalk, a little bit of chalk here, just sidewalk chalk. A couple colors, see whichever one shows up best is what I'll use. And then I've got a few more brushes today. So like always, I've got my big flat brush. I've got my medium flat brush. And then I've got a bunch of round brushes today. Today I've got another big round brush, one that I can be kind of rough with. If it's your finest big round brush, you don't have to use that one. But I do have a big round brush. I've got a medium round brush, a nice one, a nice good one. Then I've got a medium round brush that's a little more beaten up that I'm going to use, be a little rougher with, I'm going to slap that one around a little bit. And then I've got my little baby brush, okay? So those are all my brushes. Put them bristle down your water cup. So anytime you're not using them that way, they don't dry out in between colors and whatnot, and keeps your paint not drying in your brush. Okay, colors. I've got black, I've got white, I've got phthalo blue, I have a vermilion, which is just kind of a reddish orange. Then I got light yellow and a burnt umber. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's take a shot and get going. All right. Oh, sheesh. Uno shots. Uno shots. All right. Okay, so first thing I'm going to draw a couple things, and we're just going to get painting, okay? Let me move my camera up. And let me also... And then let me also do this. I hate that it does this, but I have to... Don't mirror. Okay. Alright, so, let's go ahead and get going. So first thing I want to do is I want to take a pencil. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by just kind of drawing, blocking in our big shapes here, okay? So basically, a little below halfway, probably about a third of the way up the canvas, there's going to be, that's kind of where our horizon line is, okay? So right about there, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a line somewhere like that, right? Hey, good enough. And that's pretty good. I could go a little higher or lower. As long as it's below halfway, I think you're okay. Alright, now, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and make a line that goes kind of not straight up and down, a little angle, but not severely angled. Just like a short angle. And let's go ahead and make that... Let's find the middle of our canvas. And let's go, okay, somewhere in here, right? And let's go like that. Alright, one line there. I'm going to draw these in Sharpie too in a minute, so that'll help. Okay, over here I'm going to give myself a little bit of space. This one's going to go way more, angle way more towards the corner of your canvas. This is going to be a way wider angle over here, okay? Alright, I'll go ahead and take my Sharpie, draw that in a little bit so you can see some of that. Line there, line there. And you know what? Let's put a couple lines. Let's go right here. Let's do a kind of a little V shape, right? Kind of see that there a little bit better. I don't want to Sharpie that one in because it's going to be light blue. I don't want that to, it'll probably be fine, but I'm just going to not do Sharpie that one. Okay, let's paint. Hey, let's paint. Let's see. Let's take some of our yellow. Oh, and some of our, just a little smidge of burnt umber there, okay? And we can go get some white too, maybe just a little bit of white. Let's take our big brush out of our water cup here. Tap it off. Oh, tap it off so you feel fancy. I'm gonna use my big flat brush. All right, let's stir that yellow around. Oh yeah. Let's grab just a little bit of brown. Just a little bit of brown. Let's get a whole bunch of this. Let's add a little white to it. Hey, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and take this color. Let's go wham, 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 wham. Now I'm gonna kind of keep going this little right and left motion. Take that all the way down to the bottom there. There we go. Okay, there's our first step. Yellow. Done. Wow. We're awesome. Alright, let's take some yellow and some blue now. There we go. Big brush. I'm going to get a little smidge of black on here too. And we'll do that. We'll deal with that in a second. Oh, and white. Let's get some white. Alright. Alright, let's start with our blue and green. Let's make our green mix blue and yellow here. Get a little bit of a bluish green. Alright, make up a lot of this because we're going to mix up, cover a lot of canvas with this. Okay, we got kind of just a deep blue-green, or bluish green here. Alright, let's just kind of start filling this in, okay? Let's just make a mess out of this, alright? Doesn't really matter what you do here, how brush strokes, just fill it in. Lose to lose. Now I'm going to go up to this line that I drew up here in the sky, kind of make that little V shape. Not to stick too closely to it. I'm going to go a little into it even, maybe. But let's just go all the way to that line. Down here, I might go ahead and be, I don't know, I could be a little more careful there, but I don't really care. Okay, then up here, let's go ahead and go wham, wham, wham. Hey, look, there's some green. Look at us. We're going to paint over like all of this, so don't get your, don't get your cock ring in a bunch there, okay? Don't get your knickers in a swallow. Don't get your knickers in a knot, okay? Don't get your boxer briefs in a knot, okay, everybody? Let's just paint this all a nice, deep, medium green, bluish green. Let's just start filling this shit in. Hey, let's go all the way to that line. There we go. Hey, there we go. Alright, if you do this, just, whatever. There we go. Okay, this is first steps for painting. Look at this. We're going to make a nice painting here, too. You're going to shit your pants. Okay, there's a start. Let's get some white and blue. And let's do the sky. Really wash your brush up. You want to get all that green out of there. The green, you don't want that to mix in with this light blue. You want it to be pretty, just blue and white. No other colors mixing in, so really wash that brush out, get it nice and clean. We want to make a real light blue, okay? Tons of white, just a drop of that phthalo blue. See how light I'm getting this color? Real light there. Okay, and let's do this here. Let's go in here. I'm going to start by filling this in before I start touching the green, because I'm going to blend this in with the green. Before I get to that, let's get it all filled in. Let's get all this shit filled in. And there we go. Look at us. Fucking painting. I haven't even taken a second shot yet. Okay, now we got lots of paint here. Alright, now let's blend it. Let's go ahead and I'm just gonna mess this line up a little bit. Hey, look at that. Some of the blues mixed with the greens, some of the greens mixed with the blue. Wow. Amazing. I can sit here and stretch this out. Looks a lot better that way. Come here and stretch this out a little bit so it's not just right there on the edge. Then we kind of come in here. And I do kind of make that blue come down a little further, I don't know. I want it to come down a little further. Let's wash my brush out and get that light blue again. Let's get a nice big, thick glob here. And let's go. There we go. And you know what? I'm going to leave it like that, okay? And I'm going to blow dry and we're going to keep going. This is one I'm not going to over fudge with, okay? Let's not over fudge it, all right? Okay, time for blow dryers. And let's talk, let's wrap, okay? What's going on, everybody? How's your Wednesday, huh? How's it going? I'm kind of happy. I like this painting. It's really cool. I made it last night, and I was like surprised how much I liked it. So I'm doing that one today. Cheers. Shot 2. All right, let's see how dry this sugar is. Okay, it's gonna be a minute. So let's see what's been going on. I don't know. I've been working a lot, like usual. Keep seeing these commercials for that new Mario movie. I gotta say, I just don't care. I like Mario. I like video games and all that, but the movie, I find it hard to get excited for that, what do we all think's gonna happen? I mean, Mario's definitely gonna beat Bowser. What's the point? Why are we watching this, I guess, here's what it is. You go see those movies and you're like, yeah, I know the Transformers are gonna beat the Decepticons, but I want to see how. And all I'm really ever going for is to see, like, one cool fight scene, like one cool CGI moment. And I feel like that's kind of the only reason I would see that Mario movie, but it's like, or I could just wait and just watch that one clip on YouTube like months after it comes out, and my life will be better because of it, Also, what's the point? Spend the money to go see the same crap? You don't have to go see a movie just because it's like we've always gone to see CGIs, always got to go see movies, but okay, by the way, Twitch viewers, if you want to see it a little better, go to my Twitch page, TikTok people. I would just suggest my Twitch page because you can see everything. On TikTok, all you can see is the painting, but hey. Alright, let's keep going here. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw in some little trees here. Now, let's go ahead and chalk them in just to be safe, just so we're okay, Let's go here. Oh, look, a big line. Look, there's a tree. Okay, let's go here. Let's go, wow, another tree. Let's go into here. Let's do a couple more closer together. Maybe ones here, and then here, maybe a couple shorter ones, right? Something like that, okay? Over here, let's do another one that's not quite all the way off the top, and then most of these other ones, like all of these are going to go all the way up here. Then all the rest are just going to be, all the way up the top here. Do a big one here. Now this is going to be our big sucker right there. That's going to come down, actually not that far. I'd go about a hand's width up and stop on this side. This one here is going to come all the way down pretty much. Let's see, then we can kind of put some other little ones in there, whatever. Okay, there we go, lines. Look, we drew vertical lines. Let's take a shot. Let's take a quick shot. And you know what else? I don't care about the Mario movie, okay? I like Mario and all, but they always fuck up those movies. I never saw a Sonic movie, and I'm happy I didn't, okay? I'm happy I didn't. Okay, let's make some trees, everybody. Let's take a new plate, let's get some of our burnt umber, and let's get some vermilion. Okay, just a second. Need to check how my ponies are doing here. Okay. Oh no, I've lost $50,000. No, just kidding. Okay, back to the painting. Okay, so let's paint these trees in. Now, like I said, I had a couple of those round brushes. There they are. This one's a little nicer, okay? So I'm gonna use this one for these trees. I'm gonna use my nicer one. Now remember, if you've got a second brush, it's a little more beat up and stuff, and we're gonna use that one later. This one we want a nice round brush. We can make some nice good lines. I'm just mixing the brown and the red here, brown and vermilion together. Gives me a nice brown color. Surprise, surprise, a reddish brown color. What do you know? Wow, Joel, that was very insightful. Shut up. Okay, here we go. Let's trace these lines in. Boom, tree. All right, we're just gonna do that. Okay, let's just kind of go for it here. I like the trees to be a little wobbly. Too straight, you know, this is one of those things where if you can't draw a straight line, good. You don't need to. You know, you don't need to draw a straight line. You can make this line as wobbly as you can. Don't matter. Now here, I want to keep getting water on my brush. I want to make some skinny lines. I want to just lightly drag my brush as lightly as I can. And then down here, oh man, as thin as I can. Trying to press as lightly as I possibly can, right? And then, you know, hey, let's put another one in here. You know, why not? Pick me up at the back right now. Over here, let's start with these little tiny skinny guys while we're in the skinny mode. Ooh, there's some skinny trees, okay? Don't sleep, you know that we'll be weak. This one could be a little thicker. This one's a little closer. If I let you know, you can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Are you responsible? There we go. Let's keep adding water, okay? Let's keep adding that water in. Yeah, you know, I don't care. I like Mario. I'm not gonna go see the movie, okay? Ah, fuck me. Okay. It's okay. What else I've been doing? I don't know. Nothing really. Just typical week for me. What's everybody else doing? You know? How are you today? Oh, I know another movie I saw that Owen Wilson's making some movie that's like basically Bob Ross, you know, it's like fictional character based heavily off Bob Ross, right? I might see that one. Kinda don't care about that one either, honestly. Okay, so now we've got kind of our bases of our trees in. Let's keep adding that water in. We want this to flow like the salmon of Capistrano, okay? We want this to flow like Kool-Aid, okay? Alright, let's put maybe let's put a couple of branches in here. Oh, there's a little branch. Look at that. Oh, whoa. Maybe there's put a little branch right, a branchy branch right there. Look at us. Wow. Oh, wow. Let's put another little branch in here somewhere. Let's bring that all the way up there. Okay, maybe we'll do, hey, let's put a little branch there. Why not? Hey, why not? Why not? You know? Okay, let's go over here. Let's do the same thing. Maybe put little branches, maybe coming off these. There we go. Maybe, well, I kind of leave this one how it is. Maybe I'll put a little branch off that one. And maybe a little branch here. Okay, that's about enough branches. Okay. Don't want to get too crazy with branches. Alright, now let's take some black paint. Alright. Let's take some black paint here and mix that in. Oh yeah, look at that dark black brown. There we go. Weary dead man. Hey, I've got a sore throat. I've got a sore throat for weeks. I really don't know why. I don't know. Oh, it's been driving me crazy though. Okay, let's take our dark color here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start in here. I'm just gonna bring it down. I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna darken up the bottoms of these trees. I'm gonna bring it down. Maybe I'll put some up here. Anywhere I feel like there might be a shadow somewhere. Let's put a little darkness in there. I'm not too worried about this. Again, like I was saying, we're gonna paint over 90% of this. Maybe not 90%, that's a little crazy, Joel, but I think it's gonna be close. Well, you don't know that. What are you, a mathematician? Well, no, but I think we do cover a lot up. Sorry, that guy gets to me. Well, let's put some darkness colors in here, especially down here at the bottom, and especially these ones over here. Lots on these ones. Okay, and that was too much, by the way. Whatever. We're gonna paint the frick over it. You may be saying, why are we even putting this much effort if we're gonna paint over it? Because I said so. That's why. Okay? That's why. You might be thinking, but Joel, why do I need to do this if we're just gonna paint over this? Because I said so. Okay, that's why. Alright? Okay, so let's keep going here. Now down here, just over here, these ones in the middle, let's just put some black at the bottom. Hey, there we go. But Joel, my painting's totally different. Yeah, well, I said so. So, that's my reasoning for things. Okay, let's go ahead and put a little black here. Okay, I'm done. Alright, let's put some more black in. Oh, especially in this one. Oh, especially black in this one, okay? Let's especially put some black in this one. There we go. There she goes. There she goes again. Okay, oh, there, that looks good. So hopefully if there's any, wet paint in there still, you can mix this in with that wet paint. You kind of want that to happen. You want to see those mixtures happening. And when they do, just let them, just let it be. Kaboom, 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 kaboom. I especially want the bottoms though to be dark. And maybe this one, I could put a little blackness on there. Okay, there we go. Let's give it one more quick blow dry. Let's see. There we go, blow dry. TikTok, sorry for the noise from the blow dryer. I have it all fixed on Twitch, but on TikTok it's just horrible. Okay, today's trivia question is, why did Woodrow Wilson sign the Daylight Savings Act in 1918? It was actually called the, Standard Time Act or something, but I said Daylight Savings, so we all know what it is, okay? So, why did Woodrow Wilson sign the Daylight Savings Act in 1918? Okay, a little bit of history trivia for you, okay? Was it A, because he was on a coke bender? Okay, that was from the 90s, on a coke bender, and was up the whole night, stayed up the whole day, and then was trying to get in the clubs, and they closed early, so, or they opened late, sorry, and so he was trying to get the clocks forward. B, big clock corruption. C, to avoid his favorite player from being traded by the deadline. D, just like as a goof. E, because of childhood timeouts. F, to get out of meetings. G, he couldn't read clocks and said it actually was an hour ahead. And then H, just to piss me off every April. Alright, that's your trivia question. That's your trivia question for today. I'll say it again here in a little bit, but let's get going. Okay, now, now's where we really get going here, okay? What we want to do is kind of start deciding where's our big clumps of bushes, and let's take a shot, I need to take another shot. Alright, cheers everybody. Okay, let's draw in where our bushes are, okay, and our clumps, okay? Okay, and we have a guess for H, just to piss me off every April. Good guess, good guess. Okay, let's go ahead and draw in maybe where some of these big clumps of bushes and foliage and leaves are, okay? Let's go ahead and go, let's have a big one right here for sure. Bam. Big one right there, okay? Okay, and then let's do another one right here. Let's do another one there. What's up? What's up? Clumps of trees, what's up? Little bushes, okay. Now, if you look in the picture, there's some little orange bits, right? Screw those. I'm not dealing with those right now, okay? I'm done with those for now. I'm over those. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my green clumps in right now. All right, and then maybe we'll do, you know, hey, look, there's a big one. Let's do a big one right here. Some little thing like that, right? Huh? This is gonna make more sense later, but you're basically just putting where you're seeing big chunks of leaves. Let's go right here. Hey, there's a big one. Boom. Here's another one up here. It's going off the top. Right? Maybe there's some, you know, in here. And then maybe we'll just leave it like that. You know, whatever. We'll put more in if we need to. Okay. Over here. Now let's go ahead and do this. So here's a big, it's kind of going down like this. Got a little hill, right? So I'll cover this shit up. Don't worry about that. I like to put a little corner in here. It's going to be a light green area. I'm just going to draw that in. Sorry, I can't see it on camera. But I kind of draw this line down here, and I can put a little corner in there. We're going to come back to that later, okay? But let's also put in, you know, maybe a little bunch there. There's a little... Oh, look at that. You know, these can come out into the yellow as well. In fact, I kind of want them to, you know. Maybe, you know, let's put another big green thing right here. Right? Right? Okay, up here, let's go, boom, there's another big one. Let's put something right there. Why not? Hey, and then let's go like this. Look at that. Okay, let's go up here. Let's go, hey, there's a little foliage, some little tree leaves, you know? Read the tree leaves, you know? Let's put another one there. And let's put something in there. Let's start with that. Okay, alright, there we go. So this is, looks like some kind of Kirby's Nightmare from that one game. But let's take a shot. Almost enough. Record it here. Okay, again, trivia question for today. With the blow dryer I was going, if you couldn't hear it, today's trivia question is, why did Woodrow Wilson sign the Daylight Savings Act in 1918? Okay, was it A, he was on a coke bender and wanted the clubs to reopen faster, so he changed time? B, because of big... Oh, I misspelled that. B, not clog. There it is. B, big clock corruption. C, to avoid his favorite player from being traded to another team by the before the deadline. D, just like as a goof. E, because of all his childhood timeouts. F, to get out of meetings. G, he couldn't read clocks. When someone actually confronted him and asked him to read the clock, he got embarrassed and said, they're all an hour ahead. Then they're like, that's not the time. And he's like, it actually is the time? Or H, just to piss me off every April. Okay? So that's your trivia question. Give it a guess if you want to win a free painting. Okay, let's take a shot. Okay. Alright. Settle in. This is gonna be where we really paint. Let's actually paint now. Alright, let's get plenty of blue. Let's get plenty of yellow. And don't go easy on the yellow. We got some black, that's good. Okay, now what we're gonna do, now we're gonna start using our round brush that was not our nice round brush. Here's my two round brushes. This one was my shittier one, okay? I'm gonna take my shitty one. Well, and I don't care if I beat the crap out of it, you know? Let's take that one, and let's go ahead and, okay, well, I don't want to hold this, okay. Take a bunch of blue, bunch of yellow, mix up a whole shitload of green here. Let's just mix up a giant effing S load, okay? Let's mix up a giant effing S load of paint here, okay? Even more. We want more. We want lots of this green paint. I'm talking lots, okay? So anyway, sorry, I'm spazzing out today. I'm sorry. Apologize for spazzing out so much today. Alright, here we go. We got our green now. Let's add some black here. Is this on my playlist? Wait, what is this? Oh, it is. Oh, okay, this is Vintage Pistol. Nice. I thought this was like a famous band. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get in trouble. Vintage Pistol's pretty much famous though, so it's pretty sweet. I know them. Okay, I know Vintage Pistol, kind of, you know, like... I thought this was like, you know, I've heard these songs so many times now, I'm like, oh, this must be like Aerosmith or something. Not Aerosmith, but some band, you know what I'm saying. Okay, we got our dark green here. Here's what I want to do. Let's start, I'm just gonna start lobbing this in. I'm gonna kind of dab a lot. This is what I'm gonna kind of do. I'm gonna go through here, start filling these in. And where we get to this area like this, we're just gonna try to just, once your brush dries out, then you want to really use that texture a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna basically press, use a lot of this thick wet paint up here at the top. Then as I go down, especially as I go down with the dark color, I might use it all the way around. Just kind of like, just smear it on there, you know? Right, something like so. Mm-hmm. Well, I really fill all these in pretty much. I mean, let's go ahead and fill all this in with my dark color. In here? Yes, I'm painting over my trees, and this might upset you, but you know, don't worry about it too much. I'll just get them all painted in and fluff it out there. So yeah, maybe just start by, let's just start by, again, lots of water. Mix that water in. For right now, we're just filling these in for the most part. Maybe mix, boom, 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 fill it in. And then I'm just gonna go in and kind of dab all around it, you know. This brush is just gonna get effed. This brush is gonna get effed up. And it sure is hot. Let's keep filling these in. Let's see, what I've been doing, oh, let's see, my cat can't, dude, my cat, comes in the bathroom, I don't know, so I'm taking a shit, right, you know, I'm filling my toilet bowl with some chocolate soft serve, and my door is, like, closed. I mean, I guess it's not fully latched, you know? Because my cat, like, pushes his way in, he comes in, and he comes in and he starts, like, rubbing on my legs and stuff, and I'm like, dude, not now, you know? But he doesn't speak English. He didn't know what I was saying, but I think he knew what I was saying, actually, and he just kind of didn't care, but, you know, my cat comes in and he's, like, rubbing on my legs, and then he does this. He, like, rubs on my legs, and he, like, kind of hops up, and I'm like, okay, yeah, go away, you know? And then he would walk over and lay down on the carpet and then kind of go like, you know, and just like lay there and kind of start licking himself, and then he'd go and get like freaked out. He like, it's like he forgot I was there for a second, and he just like goes to town licking himself, and then he's like, ah! And he freaked out and would run out of the bathroom. Then he came back and like rubbed up on my legs. Meow, 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 don't pet me, you know, and I'm like, okay, no, I'm not gonna pet you, like, get out of here, you weirdo. And, he, like, kind of stands there for a minute, then he walks back over to that little rug and lays back down, starts licking himself, and then, like, goes, and, like, freaks out when he sees me, and I'm like, what the hell's going, I don't know, it was Cats are the dumbest animals. I think cats are hilarious and I love cats, but they are... I think, we can admit that cats are pretty fucking stupid, right? Like, they're not intelligent animals. And I guess they're more intelligent than like a snail or something, or an earthworm, but like, I don't know, having a dog and a cat, like, it's blatantly obvious that the cat is dumber than the dog. Like, they look smart, I feel like. I think they just look like they're intelligent or something. They just kind of sit there and they're poised, you know, but then if anything happens, they just freak out. They don't know what's going on, you know. They're so confused by everything. Everything they do is so like, meh, food, get my food. Like, meh, meh. I got food now? And it's like, they're just, meh, I don't know. They're just like, they're animals, you know? They're just animals. I guess they're just animals, you know? I don't know what I'm so mad about, you know? It's just an animal, Joel. But I don't know. I love my cat, you know? He's just a fucking weirdo. And I don't think he's very smart. And that's just, I'm just being purely objective. It's not like I hate him. I love my cat. But he's definitely a little dumb. He's a lot dumber than my dog. My dog's kind of a smart dog, I guess. But, oh my god, my cat is just so stupid sometimes. Okay, we're almost there. We've almost got our dark colors in. Okay. Now in here, I'm going to put some dark colors in this section too. Once I get kind of done with that, I can go back and kind of put any kind of little dark colors I want. Maybe I want to put maybe a little bit more in some of these areas. That's fine, okay? Put some colors out there, you know? If you want to schmatter some colors in there, hey, go for it. Let's put a little schmattering in some of these areas, you know? Okay, now, another thing we need to do, let's go back to our yellow and brown plate, and let's also take a quick shot, you know? Let's see, whiskey, oh, I'm gonna open a new bottle of whiskey. No, I'm gonna fall over. Okay, here we go. Shot 6. Ah. Huh. By the way, today is National, this is really true. National Everything You Think Is Wrong Day, whatever the fuck that's about. It's also National Shoe the World Day. It's National Small Business Development Center Day. It's National Pears Helene Day. It's National Kansas Day. Wow, look at that. It's also Lil Dicky's birthday, Will.i.am's birthday, it would be Ruth Bader Ginsburg's birthday, and also St. Nicholas's birthday today. If you know what Pears Helene is, here it is. Today's Pears Helene Day, March 15th. Look at that cat. About to eat the fuck out of it. No, he's not. He's probably like, he's too stupid. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to our little yellows here, okay? So maybe I'm going to take... Oh, sheesh. I'm going to go my flat brush on this. Okay, I'm going to get out my flat brush here. My medium flat brush. Let's get some of this yellow back on here. Maybe a little yeller. And you know what we should do? Let's go ahead and just put... Let's just put some yellow and white. Let's get a nice light. Maybe we can just get a little bit of the yellow and white, not as much of the brown on this part. Excuse me for that. I'm so sorry. Now maybe down the middle I could put some, maybe the lighters. Maybe I'm imagining this is lighter spots. I'm gonna go down this way, right? And you know what? Let's do some darker. Let's add some brown. Let's add more brown in now. Ooh, really brown. Brown yellow. Oh, wow. Let's put some of this in, you know? Hey, why not? Hey. I don't want to pee my pants. Alright, hey, look, there we go. Hey, look, there we go. Hey, let's hopefully that mix. Maybe it'll mix in with some of that green. That's a good thing. Let it mix in, you know? Let it mix on in there. We're gonna get real crazy with this. I'm dumb, I'm a big idiot. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's start putting some light colors in our green. You know, I tell people I'm stupid all the time, and they like... I'm so sick of people arguing with me. I'm like... No, I'm telling you I'm stupid, and you're not believing me. You know how infuriating that is to me? Like... Look, I know if I'm stupid or not, okay? Everyone's, oh, I don't want to say that. It's like, why? I don't know, it pisses me off. I got so, I mean, people sit there and I tell them how stupid I am, and they say, no, you're not stupid, and I'm, just enrages me, and I get so mad that I'm like, you know, I go throw my Mark Twain Prize Award against the wall, you know, or I, you know, get so mad I get thrown off my short brush, you know? It's frustrating. Okay, let's go ahead and take our same brush, let's see here and get our green, and let's get lots of yellow on there, okay? Let's make a real yellowy green. Ow, ow, ow. Hee hee. Okay, we got lots of our green, okay? Now, here's what I like to do. I like to take this green. Hey, what's up, Chris? Good to see you. I like to take this green. I also like to kind of have a little towel handy where I can dry it off a lot, you know? Because I like to get it... I got my pile of green here, my light green. Now let's kind of dab it off a little bit. And what I like to do here is... I should probably start in the back, so let's start in the back here. Let's go ahead and go. And what I'm doing, oh, I need more yellow. It's not light enough. Well, no, it's okay. Yeah, this is okay. So I just kind of start back here. And I kind of start by going along the top, kind of where the sun is hitting it. The sun's coming through here. And I'm imagining that's where the sun's hitting, kind of the top. Now, as I go, I want to kind of, if my brush isn't running out of paint, I can dry it off a little bit. And then what I want to do is just kind of repeat this dry brush texture there. Kind of go all the way across. Work your way down, okay? Okay, some of those dark colors are still showing through. Oh, you're going down and you're leaving the bottom there still very dark. But now it's already looking way better, right? So I'm just going to go through all these like that, okay? It's okay if I go a little outside that. Or a little above where I'm going, you know? It's all good. What was that?
No idea, but it would be really great if it didn't do it again.
Alright, now let's dry it off. Let's kind of get that dry brush texture again. And there we go. Look at that. So we're going to do this for all of our little clumps of trees, clumps of leaves here, okay? Alright. Oh, it's so, yeah, yeah, this week I fucking, you know, Sunday, getting to work. I got home from work late Saturday because I work in a restaurant and always get out late. So I go home, I'm eating food, I'm laying on my couch, watching TV, about to pass out, and I'm like, oh, it's still early. It's like midnight or 11 o'clock, you know, I can... Got a minute here before I have to fall asleep before I get up in the morning. And I'm laying there for a little bit and I look back down and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's like 2 a.m. And so I'm like, oh God, I better fall asleep, right? Go to sleep. Get up in the morning, go to work. And I remember I was just driving to work. I'm like, oh, my car time says it's 9, but it's 10, you know? And I'm like, is it fucking daylight savings time last night? And of course I get to work and yeah, it was. I didn't know, but like, how does this fucking catch me off guard every goddamn year. Like, what the F is happening? How do I... No one told me about it this year. Like, I didn't hear anything about it. I feel like every other year I might hear someone, like, mention it. I'm like, wait, is tomorrow daylight savings? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, shit, okay. And, like, no one talks about it. Like, it should be, like, massive news. Every human... I don't know, I just hate that, like, it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, it's daylight savings. You didn't know? It's like, no. No one talks about this. How do we... I hate that it's just, like, all this stuff just fucking changes. And it's like, oh, yeah, you didn't know? Yeah, I found out this way. It's like, well, that's cool for you, but, like, how are we all supposed to just know everything all the time? There needs to be, like, a channel for, like, hey, there's new shit changing. You should know this. Stoplights are gonna look like this now. Just do shit. No, don't tell me about it. What the hell's going on? I don't get it. I don't get it. So yeah, I was still on time to work. I was just insanely tired all Sunday. It was like the busiest fucking Sunday of all time. And, I don't know. Just pissed me off. Just pissed me off, I guess, okay? Okay, so I kind of like to make a nice solid edge on some of these. I want that to be in front, right? Of course, now once I get to here, I probably want to dry my brush off again. Well, let's just dab it in. Alright, let's just give it a little dab. And let's start working this down. Now, we still got paint on our brush. We want to get a real dry brush, really, is what we're kind of going for. So when it starts to dry out, that's kind of what we want. And I kind of like to bend it different ways. Really stress this brush out. Stress, not stretch. Stress it out. You know, be like, oh god. Be really brutal with it. Be really rough on it. There we go, look at that. So much better those friggin' trees look right now. Pretty good. Let's take a shot, too. Because it's been too long. Hey, if anybody wants to win a free painting, today's trivia question is, why did Woodrow Wilson sign the Daylight Savings Act in 1918? Is it A, he was on a coke bender, he was staying up all night and he was waiting for the clubs to open, and he runs to his office real quick and passes, hey, Daylight Savings, hey, spring out forward an hour, open up! I want to get in the club, okay? Is it B, from Big Clock, okay? We all know the dangers of big corporations and their stranglehold on our society and the corruption that goes on. So Big Clock is definitely one of them, okay? C, Woodrow Wilson passed it to avoid his favorite player, Henry McGrunties from the New York Yankees, to being traded to the Cubs before the deadline time, and he changed the time so he wouldn't get traded, and the Yankees would still have Henry McGruntings. D, he did it just like as a goof. E, he had all these childhood timeouts when he was a kid, and he wanted to take it out on everybody else when he became president. I was like, yeah, see how you guys like it, lose an hour of your life, you know? F, just to get out of meetings. These meetings kept running long, and he's like, oh my god, there's another hour of this shit. And so he just like, hey, we just passed the Standard Time Act. It's now 5 o'clock. I gotta go home. Is it G? Because he couldn't read clocks, and then someone asked him to read a clock and confronted him, and he said it was an hour ahead, and they said no, it wasn't. He said, actually it is, and he passed a new bill. Let's see. Or is it H, just to piss me off every April? Cheers. Shot 7. Has to be the Coke. Let's see. This is, so it's National Everything You Think Is Wrong Day. So here's this guy. Come on, everything you say is wrong. It's Pears Helene Day. Here's Pears Helene. This is, like always, a monkey with a banana on his head. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get our nice light yellowy green here on our brush again. I got my towel handy. I got my paper plate ready with my green paint here. You know, wow. Got all that. Let's keep going. Like I said, I like to start with these ones in the back because they are in the back, and then when I put the ones on front, it makes a little bit more sense. Wow, I've been running. Come on. Hey. Again, dab off, and we'll keep going. That's what we're gonna do here. It's gonna be a lot of this. Let's see. I don't know. Haven't been doing much lately. Got a sore throat. Been sucking. Been pissing me off. And it just like won't go away. It's like I've had it for like weeks. What's everybody else been up to? Anything new going on with y'all? How's your day? Thirst for the win, they see in my sprite. Thought they on key till they see my type. Running on my life. I've been running for a while. I've been running through the game. I've been running all the same. Keep it running through my lane. I've been running for a while. Keep up. By the way, shout out to another TikToker. If you're on TikTok, look up. I think it's called Magical Colors. And she always has these videos, and it's kind of like very cool. I'm kind of trying my hand at her. I think it's a her. I don't know. Their technique, and so I'm just kind of making my own little version of a little happy little forest kind of area, and trying to use that same kind of dabbing technique, or I don't know. It just inspired me to make one kind of like that. So look them up. Magic Colors. They've got awesome. They've always got. It's always a painting video, and it's like, and then that song. Bum, 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 bum. Chun, 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 chun. It's like, it's like crack for me, you know. I just can't help myself. You know what else is like crack for me? Actual crack. I'm just like, oh my god, I gotta do that crack. All right, here's another one there. Literally, I do. Just kind of. Then your brush runs out of paint, and that's a good thing. You kind of want to let it run out of paint. And you kind of just stab it over and over. You know, you get into a little stabbing rhythm, you know? Okay, now this section is kind of going to be a little darker. I try to make it darker on purpose. And you know, I'm going to probably mess with that later. But this is green. It's kind of our medium green color. I'm going to have some of that coming out here if I want. I want to mess this line up for sure. I don't want to see a hard line right there. Woo! We did it. My voice is, my throat's so sore. Didn't even sound like a woo, you know. Let's take one quick shot. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep pumping this out. All right, we still got lots to do. All right, so we don't have time to jack around. No time to jack around today. We got to get to it, okay? But the first layer of some colors to our trees. Let's go ahead and add a second. Cheers. Ugh. Okay. 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 Let's go back to it. Get more yellow paint. Let's get some white too. All right. Take a big old friggin' scoop of yet white over here. Here we go. Lots more yellow, a little bit of white. And here we go. Now we're gonna really get crazy. Here we go. Same thing we were doing. Same exact thing. There we go. Give myself a new fresh paper towel here. Got lots of this light green again. I'm gonna start back here. Going along the top part of this little bushy bush. Barely pressing my brush stand. Oh, look at that. Aww. And here we go. Let's keep going. Here we go. So anyway, that's all we're doing. We're just going to kind of lighten up where we see the sun's going to be hitting. I kind of like to hold my brush different ways, give it different textures, different angles. I'm pressing, dabbing in, just give it a little variation. It's not all the exact same. Really, I'm just kind of doing this, and then as it dries out, I kind of let it lightly fade off. Press a little lighter down here, and blah, 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 right? Boom, look at that. Look at these friggin' trees. I guess I should put this here first before I do that one. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares, Joel? You know, I'm tired of you saying things like that to me. Well, I don't really care either. You are. No one does care, Joel. Well, I don't care that people don't care. Okay. One of these days, you're gonna get yours, other Joel. Yeah, I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get your mom's too. Other Joel. Sorry, that guy's just really just kind of annoying sometimes, you know? Can't get him out of my head, you know? Look at that. Look at these trees. They're looking real fancy now. These fancy ass fucking trees now. Oh, that's fancy as fuck. I know, right? Pretty fancy as fuck, right? Oh, that's fancy as fuck.
Look down and you will see.
Gonna know where you're gonna get there on your feet. Do if I could brine, shrimp, brine, pork butts. Isn't brine a thing, like cooking? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I like to think that those old songs still ring true. Okay. So we're just gonna keep going here. Same old stuff. Is anybody? What's going on? Anybody? Is anyone out there? Is anyone? I don't know. Like I said, it's National Pears Helene Day. Like that's anything. Doesn't really give me much to talk about. It was National Mario Day the other day, and I know there's a Mario movie coming out, and I like video games. I like Mario. Obviously, I grew up on Mario, but I'm not excited for the movie at all. If anybody's got any thoughts about the Mario movie, I'd gladly talk about it. Movies in general. I'm trying to think. I feel like I watched something recently, but I can't remember what. But again, maybe I didn't watch something. I got a real dry brush. Maybe I could just kind of dry, put some stuff in there. Ooh. Oh. Okay, over here, same thing. Oh wow, look at us. Oh, holy shit. Oh my god, it's fucking green shit. I'm already bored of this painting. It's just so repetitive. But it looks really cool though. I do like how it looks. You're gonna love the way you look. That paint the edge off, you're gonna love the way your painting looks. It's gonna be my commercial to come into Paint the Edge Off Warehouse and get a Paint the Edge Off Warehouse suit for you, because you're gonna love the way you look. You're gonna love the way you look. Yeah. More than I feel. So just keeping the same like color going, you know. Same old, not much else to talk about. My cat coming in the bathroom and fucking around me and then suddenly forgetting that I'm in there and he freaks out. And I think my cat's just an idiot. Takes after his old pops, you know. My cat takes after his pops. Dumb as shit, you know. Trying to think what else has been going on. Just fucking meetings all the time and whatever. I was watching a bunch of like Stephen Wright videos. You guys know Stephen Wright? He's that comedian guy. He's kind of not as popular anymore, but he'd always go talk like, and he was always like just the most dry, blank, never excited, just dull person, right? You know, that was kind of a shtick. I've been watching a lot of those videos. He's pretty funny. He had a lot of good one-liners. Watching some of those old Conan things. I love watching those. Anybody else ever watch old like Conan interviews with like hilarious people? Norm Macdonald was the best. But there's some pretty good ones. I mean, I was watching History of the World Part 2, the new movie that came out. Or series, I guess. I was watching old... See, there we go. Now we're getting that kind of texture we want. Just that little dry brush. You got lots of paint airbrush. It's hard to get this texture. You gotta dry it out. Now in this little section down here, this is where I want to really blob this in. Okay, we did a pretty good job there. Now, before we're done with that, let's have some little lights creeping in out here, right? Definitely up here. All these sections in between our yellows and our light greens or different areas, we can definitely put some of these out here. Yeah, this grass that's continuing out into the road here, into our little trail. Let's put some light greens there. And you know what? I'm just gonna make a mess out here because I don't care. I need to get some greens in here. I don't really know what to do, so I'm just gonna do this. Hey, look, it's a little greener out there. Whatever, you know. Okay, okay, there's still some lot more yellow, light yellow. This is, I'm gonna use a lot of this. Okay, let's put a lot right here. And then let's put some more in between our trees and such. Again, let's put a bunch out here. Hey, trees got some light greens out here. This is the little trees that are just kind of ending out here in the sky where we're kind of like, oh, that's odd. We're not having the whole process for those. No, we're just gonna have some little light spots for some of these. Some of this, we'll just kind of put some of our light green out here. We can also, what we can do is put some little dots outside of our, a little bit outside of our. You don't have to, but anyway, something like that. Now again, dry it off. And now I'm gonna go in here and kind of dab this away. Now our trees are really, the trees we drew in, we painted in, are really just kind of placeholders. We're gonna go back and just repaint all those later. Up in here we should have some for sure. That edge that we painted in, we don't want it to just be an edge. We want it to have some light greens that are kind of fading off into it. And hey, you know, that's a pretty good section there, okay? That's pretty good. Let's take a shot, okay? Let's blow dry and take a shot, okay? Hey, thank you, Becky Blakely. You rock too, okay? Okay, let's blow dry. Take a shot. We'll keep going. Oh shit. Alright, that's a big shot. Ah! Ugh. Let's see. Again, today's trivia question. If you want to win a free painting, today's trivia question is: why did Woodrow Wilson sign the Daylight Savings Act in 1918? Was it A, because he was on a coke bender? B, because of big clock corruption? C, to avoid his favorite player from being traded before the deadline? D, just like as a goof. E, childhood timeouts. F, to get out of meetings. G, he couldn't read clocks, and when he was confronted and got embarrassed, he actually said it actually was an hour ahead. Or H, just to piss me off every April. That's your trivia question for today. If you want a free painting, give it a guess, okay? Yeah, that's pretty dry. Wow, that was loud. Sorry. Okay, alright, let's draw in our little pink sections, okay? Let's do our pink section. Okay, pink section, here we go. Let's take our chalk. Whatever color you like. I think yellow's gonna show up pretty good. Okay, so let's draw some big pink shit in here, okay? Here's our tree. You know, I'm gonna have some pink shit. Actually, I'm gonna have pink right over this thing. I don't like it. Let's put a pink thing there, okay? You know, why is my green just kind of right where my pink stuff was? Well, whatever. I'm gonna cover this up. Whatever. I don't care. Maybe a little up here, you know? Okay, but let's do another big and rotten hair. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Now, I do kind of want to be behind this one, so maybe right here in the bottom, I'm not going to totally... I'm not going to finish that line so I can see that, oh, that's behind that. Just a little thing I like to do, you know. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's a nice big chunk of pink, you know. That's a big chunk of pink, you know. Alright, easy, Joel. Easy, Joel. Okay. Let's put another one here. Let's put one right in here, you know. And then let's put another one. It's a spot. Maybe. I like how this looks, but I have to cover up some chunk of it. I think we put this right in here. And that green was still very wet. Okay. Alright, let's go back to our brown and vermilion, or just make a new plate with new vermilion and brown and white. Vermilion. Got our burnt umber. Got our white paint. There we go. Let's go back to that same brush we've been using. Really wash all the green out of it, okay? Let's mix our vermilion and brown. Let's get a little dab of black. Actually, wait. You know, for this I don't want. Well, maybe a little touch of black, you know? Whatever, who cares? Okay. Alright, let's start filling this shit in. That's not dark enough. I need more black. You know, and actually, maybe it is okay. Who cares? Let's just fill this shit in. Whoa. Something, something, something. Something, yeah, yeah, something, yeah. Yeah, something. Look at that. And you know, if you got wet colors, let them mix. Just let it go, okay? Let it fucking go, you know? You know, I got one of my best friends the other day, and I'm sure a lot of this is because of alcohol, but a lot of things just gotta let go. Let go, let go, let go. And don't turn on your friends because of your own problems with letting go. Don't turn on yourself. Don't turn on your friends. Maybe just look inward and say, what can I let go here? What can I let go? Probably a lot. Probably a lot, you know? You know what I'm saying? No, we don't. Well, fine. Don't know what I'm saying. Remember those trees we drew in? We painted in? How crazy is that? They're all gone, basically. Hey, there we go. Hey, and guess what? We're just going to keep going. We're going to wash some of that dark color out. And now we're going to take some vermilion. Maybe I'll get some new vermilion. We're going to put vermilion here, okay? Let's just take vermilion by itself, you know? And hey, let's go ahead and just start. Let's just start, Alright, just like so. Just start working my way back across. Working my way down. And here we go, kind of getting that dry brush effect now. Kind of let that fade in. And it used to, yeah. Yeah. It doesn't sound like that. I don't know why I sing it like that. Yeah. See, a little of this just vermilion by itself. I'm gonna start on those top ridges there where the sunlight's hitting the top parts of those little foliage pockets, those pockets of those pinkish, reddish clumps of leaves and flowers and stuff. Here we go. But yeah, this week's been just another week, you know. I don't know, I started doing these in COVID, and I've found that, you know, even when I don't feel like doing them, when I do them, I feel better. What about painting is makes you feel better. Painting makes you feel better, you know? That's just my opinion, you know? This dry throat that I have, I swear to God, it's making me... Sorry. Got a sore throat. I've had a sore throat for weeks. This room is not acoustic. Brennan, listen. It's me, Dale. You're good. I know. Fucking Step Brothers is great movie. Okay, look at that. We did that. Okay, look at what we did that. Let's take a blow dryer one more time, and then let's take a shot, and we'll keep going. Doesn't painting just make you feel good? It makes me feel good. Okay, let's take another shot, and we'll keep going. Blow dry. Cuzbutt says, drink a hot toddy for your throat. I think hot toddy is T-O like D-D-Y or something. But yeah, that'd be great if I had a hot toddy right now. It'd be fucking awesome. Yeah, okay, just want to get some of this orange color dry. That's getting dry. That's dry enough. Okay. Okay, so we keep going. Same thing we've been doing. Let's just take this same color. This same motherfucking color, you know? Alright, white. Vermilions. Hey, look, here's our light vermilions. Okay. And when I think about it, ain't no doubting I'm just solo on the mountain, ain't nobody here to show. Yeah. Stay too great not to pull my own weight, so they gotta keep the pace. God didn't put me here to tow. They wanna pass time on the beach, thinking everything's sweet, but I'm never gonna coast. Yeah. It's lonely at the top. Sorry, I got a little anger. I got kind of mean. I got my rap wordplay. TJ got me fronting. Okay. All right, here we go. Got my wadded up paper towel. Let's go. We'll start here. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. If you like watching this, look up Magic Colors on TikTok. It's amazing. I can sit there and watch those videos all day long. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, look at that. Look at that shit. It's a lot better when you watch it and the music's like dun, 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 dun. Instead of the sound on these videos being look at that shit, you know? But look at that shit. That's pretty sweet. But I can't, you know, I am who I am. Okay, I am who I am. I'ma keep my mind focused so I'm never at the bottom. It's lonely at the top. Keep my circle looking right so there's never any problems. Yeah, it's lonely at the top. They can say they want it all, but won't sacrifice a little bit. It's lonely at the top. And when you carve your own lane, ain't no ceiling that you ever hit. They think I'm running out, but I maintain. And I'm never selling out for the fame game. See my ambition and these chickens wanna change names, but I ain't picking, gotta fix them with some bling bling. Picking a road untraveled with a saddle. Ready to blow like a mountain in Seattle. Making hits and I don't battle, cause I'd rather trunks rattle. Ain't no sale in my future, not an enemy that matters, yeah. Pick a lane, ain't nobody gotta know. Entertain like you got your own show. Feel the rain, that's the only way to grow. Don't listen to them, gotta take your own approach. This the illest shit I wrote since the last verse. Think I need some therapy, I got some mad work. If Drizzy's still going bad, I'm a tad worse. Get it in by any means and never ask first. It's lonely at the top. I'ma keep my mind focused so I'm never at the bottom. It's lonely at the top. Keep my circle looking right so there's never any problems. Yeah, it's lonely at the top. They can say they want it all, but won't sacrifice a little bit. It's lonely at the top. Hey, look at us. Look at those nice, pretty ass flowers. Pretty great, huh? Okay. Keep going over here. Again, I'm gonna start dabbing at the top. Have the more light color at the top where the light would be hitting it. And as I go down, my brush starts running out of paint, and if it's not, I kind of wipe it off. I'm going with that dry brush effect. And let's just paint these things in. You know, sometimes our light corally color here that we're using gets, I guess, a little, sometimes our light corally color gets a little exhausted. You gotta wipe it off with your paper towel. You say, hey, don't worry, light corally color, I got you, it's okay. You know, and that's what you gotta do sometimes. Light corally color, you know, it gets tired and sometimes it needs like a friends or something. Sometimes your light corally color needs a fuck buddy, you know. Sometimes your light corally color needs another color in there to be its friend. Sometimes it needs another paint color in there to be its fuck buddy, you know. Sorry, I don't want to get too real about the paint colors' lives and what they have to go through every day being paint, but you know, the truth's not easy to hear, so whatever. Okay, we'll move on, okay? Don't want to get canceled by Big Paint, you know? Big Paint, if you're listening, I love you. We all love you, Big Paint. You're holding me hostage. Okay, you know, before we're done with this, let me put a little bit more of this. We can dab this in a little bit. This can be sprinkled in some areas. Let's sprinkle it in. Maybe we're gonna sprinkle some of this in. Especially over here near our reds, you know, we can have some more little ready poops. I was gonna say ready poops or ready. Anyway, I ended up saying ready pubes, it sounded like. I didn't mean ready pubes. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's take a shot and let's put our trees back in. Let's get our trees back going, okay? Let's take a cheers and a shot. Thank everybody for watching. Who's out there? Big Pain is what? Oh God. Listen, Big Pain, if you're listening, look, I love you, okay? Alright, let's take a shot and we're gonna keep going. Last thing we need to do is put our tree, or not last thing. One of the last things. Now we're in the end game now. Let's put our trees back in and we're gonna put some of our lighter colors back in. Oh hey, that's oh Travis, how are you? Cheers. Shot 10. Woo. Travis, did you hear the trivia question today? My trivia question today is, you know, it's kind of hard to describe. Okay, let's go ahead and get let's get our big good. Now, I've been using my round brush, but let's get our, like, good round brush now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna re-put in, I like to say re-put in. We're gonna put our trees back in. Re-put in is not a word, I don't think. I got that bag. Okay, let's put our trees back in and decide kind of which ones are which here. Which ones are which, okay? Let's go ahead and decide which ones are which. Okay, so definitely gonna have a tree that's gonna go up here. But I want to go in between my little pinks. Okay, but this one's gonna go all the way down there. Oh yeah, look at that tree. It's back in there. Got a palace in the cut laying low, talking to that ooh, it does whatever I say so. I ain't talking to you broke bitches, I got money now. All I really understand is since that check came in, everybody's talking like I've been acting. So I'm just continuing my tree here. All I hear is since that check came in, I'm just deciding what's in front. You know, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna fix it. Not everything's gonna be perfect right now. I'm gonna fix it later. I love the way you talk to me. Cash machine, cash machine. Used to get the coldest shoulder. Now I get the hottest day. I bet you it's lukewarm. It burns you up that I got all this cash. I'm asking where you work at, what kind of car you drive. Beat down, accord, cashier, up at Five Guys. I get thousands for the walkthrough insides and nightclubs, strip clubs, big bucks. Yes, sir, that's right. You don't got left, you don't got my new number. A rich man
a part of the coma. Remember when they used to tell me to shut up? Now it's ironic, cause I only conversate with them hundreds. I ain't talking to you broke bitches, I got money now. All I really understand is since that check came in, everybody's talking like I've been acting funny now. But that don't matter, all I hear is since that check came in, I love the way you talk to me. Cash machine, cash machine. I love the way you talk to
Okay,
me.
there's one side. Okay, on this side, I like to go ahead and do my biggin. I got a couple biggins here. Okay, let's go ahead and go. Here's my biggin right there. Boom. Look at that motherfucker. He says, fuck all you bushes. I'm in front of all you. And there he is. Look at that. There he is. There's that big old tree. I really like that last song. This is the part of the show where I start just picking songs I want to hear at random. And I start arguing with myself about stuff. Oh, I like this song. Lots of water. Keep the water coming. What's it say?
I feel a surge of deep satisfaction.
I does what
I likes and I likes.
what
I do.
I does what
I likes and I likes.
Thank you, most interesting.
I
Does what I likes and I likes. What I do. Okay, now we got our trees in. Let's add the black in, like there's nice dark brown, okay?
I does
What I likes and I likes.
what I do.
Let's add some more black paint.
What I likes and I likes. I does what I likes and I likes. What I do. I does what I likes and I likes.
Okay. Got a nice dark black brown. Okay, now let's definitely do kind of what we were doing earlier. Here we go. Let's put this definitely towards the bottom of our trees here, especially these ones in front. We should put them on the back side, actually.
Now how does that sound?
Now how does that sound? Do you guys believe that like Ninja Turtles really should have had masks on the whole time? Like, why did they have masks on? You know, did we ever think about that? It's not like they're hiding their identities from humans, like just so they could differentiate between themselves. Like they don't know each other to know who's who talking to, you know, like, oh, Raph, I know you, but if you're not wearing a red mask, I can't tell who you are. What was the point of wearing the mask? It's not like, oh, I'm just your average ninja guy. You don't know my identity. So, is there one that looks like a giant turtle? Maybe. What's that have to do with anything? Well, I'm pretty sure that was the guy I saw stopping our Foot Clan from attacking. And he's like, are you sure? Because, was he wearing a mask? Oh, yeah, he was wearing a mask. He was a giant turtle. I mean, I could tell it was him. It's the one that's a giant turtle. I don't know. I just always think about that. Like, why did they wear masks, you know? just an aesthetic choice by the group. Like, yeah, let's go out, let's clean up the streets and eat pizza and let's wear masks, okay? Because that's the ninja way. I don't think they were that concerned with fashion, okay? Just me, but that's what I think. That's gotta count for nothing, right? Hey, thanks, Mikey. We're getting there, you know? It's starting to look like, kinda how it's supposed to. Just getting there. Sweet titty lovin'. Oh, so Splinter could tell them apart. Oh, that's a good idea. Chris, I never thought of that. Brilliant. Chris says the reason the Ninja Turtles wore the mask was so that Splinter could tell them apart. Well, that's very interesting. Never thought of it like that. Alright, Chris wins at painting today just for saying that. Okay, look, we got it. Look, oh, there's the basis of our forest here, right? Let's take one more shot, and then let's do our final nice touch-up spots. Okay, cheers. That's a huge shot. Cheers. Oh, that one about got me. Oh, that one about got me. Oh. Oh, God. That one did not go down smooth. Oh, God. Wow, they're all good until that one. I think it was really good until that one. Holy shit. Oh, God. Oh. Jesus Christ, okay. Ugh. Hey, everybody, what is up with... Jesus Christ, I'm so drunk I can't... Fucking hey. Is this true? Jesus Christ, I hate the internet. Okay. Hey, what am I drinking? Whiskey. Four Roses whiskey. Okay, you know what? Let's really get into it here, okay? Alright, we got our shit. I'm gonna take my medium. Where's my brush? I'm gonna take my medium flat brush. And, I'm gonna go back to my medium to dark green, mediums and dark greens here. Maybe just my medium, my regular old medium green. The last one always bucks. You're right. You are right. Alright, let's mix up some blue and yellow and make a nice medium green here. And here's what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna take this medium green, and we're gonna fucking tell it who's boss. Cause this medium green gets a little sassy. This medium green's like, I don't want to do that. And I go, fuck you, medium green. No, I don't. I'm sorry, okay. Let's take some medium green here, and you know what we need to do? Let's extend out. Let's really cover up the bottoms of this tree here. I'm gonna just cover the bottom of that one. And you know what else? Let's kind of dab it in a little bit. If you take your hand, you go. It really stresses your arm out. It stresses my arm out. You know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna go. Shit, I went right to the ink. Let's go here. Maybe like a little shadow going across our otherwise light yellow trail through the woods. Okay. Excuse me, I burped. Now let's do some of this. Let's go a little bit there, over there. Let's do some wide shots. Kaboom! Wide shots. Okay. A little bit of wide shots. All right. Okay. Oh boy. Other than that, let's maybe put a little bit of this in here. Maybe a little bit of that in there. You know, maybe it's wherever you really want to. Maybe I'll put some of this in here. And you know what else? Maybe I'll go back to my other old brush. I like to put that brush. Well, maybe actually, maybe I take some of that. I take some of that back. Maybe I'll put a little bit in here. Okay, now let's go back to that other brush we had. Where's that poop brush? Wait, this one or this one? Or this one? Which one's? Okay, this is the poop one. Okay, let's go back to my light green color. We're going to go back to that light green color. Okay. Now we're going to go back and we're going to kind of re-dab in some shit, right? Right? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. Okay, let's put maybe a little dabby dabs right there. Maybe a little dabby dabs right in here. Kaboom. Look, those sections. You can't even tell. Right in here, though, let's really re-dab this shit back in, because that looked awful. We'll just re-dab that in. Maybe let's re-dab in some of this, too, the top part of this bush. And it is... Okay, and then again, I can dab it off, wipe it off on myself or somebody else to dry off my brush. Wipe your brush off on yourself or somebody else that's near you and dry your brush off. And then here we go. Hey, look. Oh, look. Oh. What's that? Oh, who's that? Oh, what's going on? Oh, who's that at the door? Oh, it's a nice fresh paint color. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Look at that. We learned a lesson. We didn't learn any lessons. What Look at that, covered up that. Nice. Nicely. Covered up right nice. Covered up right nice. Okay, I think that's about it. Maybe I could go back with my light pinks and fuck around with that too. You're expecting KD with that look? What does that mean? Press expand. Okay, let's wash out the green out of our brush and get our light pink again. Guitar Center. Guitar Center? Kentucky Deluxe. I'm not drinking Kentucky Deluxe, okay? What do you think I am? Some kind of man or something? You think I'm some kind of like person who drinks Kentucky Deluxe? What do you think I am? 22 again? I used to in my college days, and then I realized, what am I doing to myself? What is wrong with me? You know? That's when I stopped drinking Kentucky Deluxe. Okay, hey, listen. Let's go ahead and do our kind of maybe final colors here. Let's get some white paint on our plate. Some nice white paint. Let's take our brush. Let's wash it the frick out. Yeah, it does taste like turpentine. It's also the same price as turpentine. That's why we got it, because it was cheap as fuck. Fuck that shit. Evan Williams, all that shit. Fuck all that shit. Alright, let's get just white paint on our brush here. We'll see what happens. Let's see what we can do. All right. You know, let's go ahead and get a nice new towel. Really dry brush this shit up.
Rock and roll died.
Fuck! Fuck up. Good. Okay, let's take a dry brush, super dry brush. Keep wiping it off. Let's just kind of fuck me. Fucked it up. Fucking bullshit. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Alright, everything's fine. Right? I'm not mad or anything. Not upset with how it turned out or anything like that. Hey, what the fuck ever. Okay, last thing I want to do, take some white. I'm gonna go wipe it off super. Fuck, I didn't do enough. Put a little whites in here. Put some whites in there. Look at this. You made a nice, sweet painting. Congratulations! I don't know why I'm holding my chair like this, but it's pretty funny, huh? Kind of sweet. Fuck, okay, we didn't paint the edges. Let's paint the edges. And let's paint the edges and, you know, sign our name and be done with this. I'm gonna take my big, fat-ass flat brush. And, you know, I'm gonna make it this nice, deep brown color. My vermilion and brown mixed together, and that's going to be the color I'm going to paint my side edges. Okay. Hey boys, I sure hope everybody had a good time today, and I hope you learned something. Here in a minute I'll do the trivia question. We'll find out the truth. Well, it's a long one today. Okay. Let's take our little medium. Let's take our little baby brush. Baby brush. And let's go here, down here, and go. Wow, 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 wow. It's official. It's officially a Joel Ward painting. I know you're all eager to buy up an original Joel Ward, but I'm gonna burn this afterwards, so it's not gonna exist. So fuck you guys. I'm just kidding. Just as a joke about me burning my paintings, so no one can have it. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so again, today, if let's give away the giveaway painting. today's trivia question, again, our trivia question today was, why did Woodrow Wilson sign? Why did he actually sign the Daylight Savings Act in 1918, okay? Was it... Now, here's the thing. Okay. Here's the deal. Did he do it just to piss me off every April? No. Sometimes I think that. Sometimes I think, maybe this guy, the world's just against me. And they just want me to be pissed off every year. And no one wants to tell anybody about this. And every year, it just happens, and I'm just mad. And, oh, what the fuck? It's Daylight Savings today? And that's what happens every year, because it's not like, you know, there's no fucking newsletter or bulletin, right? Turns out that's not right, okay? He also didn't do it to get out of meetings. Just a dumb joke. He didn't do it because he had childhood timeouts, where he got timeouts when he wanted to take it out, and everybody else was like, how do you like losing an hour of your day, you know? It's not, he didn't do it just as a goof, okay? He didn't do it to avoid his favorite player, Henry McGruntins, moving from the Yankees to the Cubs before the deadline. He didn't move it up an hour just to fuck that up so the Yankees could keep Henry McGruntins. It didn't happen. It's not because of big clock corruption. However, big clock is really, actually, big clock does have something to do with this. Big clock, this is kind of when the big clock became a thing, was they saw their chance to strike. But we'll get to that in a minute. And it's also not because Woodrow Wilson was on a coke bender and he wanted the clubs to open up earlier, so he sprung time forward an hour. But he did go on several coke benders, and did go to clubs constantly. Correct answer is he was in a meeting with somebody, and he could never really read clocks that well. And someone asked him what the time was. He said it was an hour ahead than it was. It was like 5:45, and he said it was 6:45. And they said, "Oh my God, you don't know how to read a clock, do you?" And he goes, "It actually is 6:45." And then he, you know, changed the time, passed the Standard Time Act, and that's why he did it, because of his own ego, because he was mad they didn't know what time it actually was. And that's when the big clock corporations kind of came together, and they started realizing this is the birth of big clock. You know, big clock came out, and they really were like, wow, if we can manipulate the president, imagine the profits we can make. Typical big corporation, you know. So sad the way the world is, but unfortunately, big clock controls a lot of the time in this country. Okay, the way it's viewed. Okay. Boy, I really am very drunk, and I don't know how I got here, but hey, look, I know exactly how I got here. Hey, we made a cool painting, and you know what? I really like this one. I really think this one looks nice. I'm gonna try to expand on this technique, you know, and shit, and do some more stuff like this. But I hope everybody had a good day and enjoyed watching. I hope you learned something. And, okay, I love you. Goodbye.